Da waren die Steine im Weg, okay.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you.
Ach, die
You
Tante
arrived
wieder.
right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must
Tot.
be dead like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
Fine.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. But ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable.
Before anything else, I need to know what has led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Sicher doch.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information. But you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Oh Gott, warum muss ich mir... Oh Mann. Schlagt euch einfach die Köpfe ein und gut ist. Fertig.
Brother Virgil,
What do you want?
can you explain to me what caused...
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets, without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. There was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here. We've been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane, but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see.
Kann ich
So,
meine
you
Pistole
tried to
und
find
einfach
your
nur...
colleagues.
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful.
Da war ich schon.
The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
Darf ich den erschießen? Bitte. Der geht mir auf den Keks. Und zwar richtig übel. Aber nein, du kannst ja einfach nicht. Man kriegt ja auch Ärger dafür, dass man Leute ermordet, die einem auf den Sack gehen.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
I doubt it. Look, judging by the location of this wound, it looks like someone gave him a strong blow to the head. A cheap shot. From behind.
This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace, and it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death.
Darf ich ihn jetzt umbringen? Er ist ein Mörder. Na, wahrscheinlich nicht. Nächsten Körper untersuchen. Ha! Ich kann die tatsächlich blocken. Ha! Ich kann die tatsächlich blocken. Ob das an dem großen Schwert liegt oder könnte ich die generell auch mit einem Dolch blocken? Das wäre natürlich ein bisschen krass.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it is impossible to know who was wielding it.
Darf ich den Kerl umbringen? Er hat einen Doppelmord begangen. Und da noch einer fehlt, wird es wohl ein Triple-Mord sein.
The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Llewellyn, and yet these iridescent marks on his skin make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first. He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this animal. It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
With what we learned, the culpability of a priest is almost obvious. And Virgil being disingenuous suddenly appears in a very different light, don't you think?
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Darf ich ihn jetzt umbringen? Wenn ich die Möglichkeit habe, werde ich es tun. Der gehört nämlich zu der ganz dummen Variante.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency, weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages. Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
You know very well that the natives have nothing to do with this. They would have had no reason to disguise their attack.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy, a dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
It seems to me that all members of this expedition are concerned. They should decide on what to do next.
Oh. Ich dachte jetzt...
Everybody listen. Alas, I must inform you that I found the dead bodies of your missing colleagues.
How awful. What happened to them?
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp animals. But it was all staged. Your colleagues were murdered, and their bodies abandoned to the creatures.
What? But why do such a thing? And who murdered them?
Brother Virgil confessed to his crimes in front of me.
Monster! You will pay for these crimes. These people you killed were our brothers, our friends.
You stupid goose. You really believe that I will let you pass judgment on me? You shouldn't have been so quick to accept these destroy our nation and want to reveal them for all to hear. You are solely responsible for these deaths.
How dare you present yourself as the protector of our nation? Murderer!
Bit of poison on my
Let's go!
Oh.
See if you can ward off this fate.
Oh, das war's schon. Oh ja, diesmal darf ich einsammeln. Wie nett. Mann, zwischendurch kannst du kaum noch an... Das sind vielleicht schrottige Ausrüstungen, die haben. Dafür, dass das Priester sind.
I'm sorry, sister. Brother Virgil fled during the battle.
The coward. And naturally, his accomplices fled along with him. What a waste. So many people died.
4 Leichen?
Perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his crimes in front of everyone. But I thought it was the best way of ensuring he would be judged.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days, a fight was inevitable, alas. But you did what you thought was fair. Here, take this. As a token of gratitude for shedding light on these dismal events. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. The last I don't.
Eieieiei, ist ja gut. Müsste kurz vor dem Gespräch mit dem Idioten sein. Gehe ich mal davon aus.
Brother Virgil,
What do you want?
I must leave.
Wie war da noch ein Speicherpunkt? Nicht allzu weit weg. Oh ja, das war bevor ich meine Links fertig hatte, oder? Ja. Ich kann es mir nicht leisten, dass die suspicious werden.
Hey, what's happening, brother?
Okay, dann Butch. Das heißt, die richtige Lösung ist, ihn wegzuschicken. Ah, vielleicht speichere ich auch vorher. Weil wenn ich annehme, glaube nicht, dass das unbedingt die beste Lösung ist. Wenigstens weiß ich jetzt, dass ich Wissenschaft 2 anwenden kann, um herauszufinden, was mit denen passiert ist. Das hilft auf jeden Fall. Ja. Einmal im Schnelldurchlauf.
This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace, and it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death.
To my help and death.
Zwei tot. Hä? Wie können zwei von denen tot, einer tot gewesen sein? Brauche ich auch noch Hilfe von. Und muss ich ihnen auch noch helfen. Das ist doch echt nicht mehr. So, dann kann er die Quatscherei erledigen.
But it happened after he died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it is impossible to know who was wielding it.
Okay, kann ich nicht aufsammeln. Normalerweise müsste ich auch hier oben lang können. Ja, natürlich, klar. Guck mal. Was das? Das war's, okay.
The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Llewellyn, and yet these iridescent marks on his skin make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first. He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this animal. It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
With what we learned, the culpability of a priest is almost obvious. And Virgil being disingenuous suddenly appears in a very different light, don't you think?
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation. Brother Virgil, indeed. I'm sorry, brother. The research will continue and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you. The decision to reveal them or not will be theirs.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden. I hope that you don't regret your decision.
Decision.
Alas, how horrible! I doubt it. Brother Virgil is responsible for these deaths. He was hoping to blame the natives for them and discredit you.
What? But why would he? He will have to answer for his crimes.
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him back to Eden. If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report what happened to the Mother Cardinal.
You are right. As soon as we get back to civilization, I will make sure that she hears about it. Once more, your help has been a blessing. Take this. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to just...
Of course. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will...
Okay. Ja, natürlich. Da. Heißt, einmal rundherum und dann suchen. Und wieder mal wäre eine Art Reittier nicht verkehrt. Ja. Ich meine, bei den ganzen Kreaturen, die hier haben, warum nicht mehr ein Haustier geben? Einen kleinen Helfer, der mich tragen kann, mich schneller irgendwo hinbringt, als ich zu Fuß gehen kann. Ja, warum? Ah. 1,5. Nicht schlecht. Aber ich glaube, dass der Damage war jetzt limitiert bei der Menge an Leben, die er besessen hat. Mit, okay. Shit. Man muss nur wissen, wann man reingeht. Man muss nur wissen, wann man reingeht. Es lohnt sich immer wieder mal, sich umzugucken. Manchmal findet man Truhen mit legendären Gegenständen. Zum Beispiel dem Schwert. Ah, wenn ich jetzt noch ein legendäres Rapier bekommen würde, was stärker ist als dieses.
If someone lived here, it must have been in a drier place.
Mhm. Da hast du definitiv recht. So, alle Camps gefunden. Zumindest für die Region. Jetzt fehlen uns nur noch in den meisten Regionen die Berichte von diesem Doktor. Naja. Gut, dass ich den noch gesehen habe, bevor ich da reinmarschiere. Knockdown. Ja, das ist wieder so ein Werfer. Ah, da war was. Oh, Resurrection. Damit. Mhm. Oh, da haben sie dann doch zum Schluss nochmal ein gutes Stück an Damage gemacht. 5 Gold Coins. Oh, da kriegt man doch die Krise, ey. Ein Skill Point. Why not?
A cavern. If I were an old hermit, this is probably where I'd have settled.
Oh, warte. Da war was. Damit. Ich dachte schon, das hätte mir einen Punkt mehr gegeben, aber grün geworden hier. Okay. Wunderbar. Ja, hier haben Leute gewohnt. Da werde ich das runterkommen. Fledermäuse sind kein Hindernis mehr für mich. Das ist sehr schön. Und mit nur ein bisschen Giftresistenz bin ich schon so weit gekommen. Warte, das ist, kann man nicht noch handeln.
Some murals and knickknacks. This could be the place where the saint